In my job as an investor advocate, and I've been hosting a radio show, and I've had my newsletter, it's been out for over 15 years now, I am used to taking barbs, and I'm used to taking arrows from people all over the country, but it's usually crooked stockbrokers or Bernie Madoff types. I spoke at the April 15th Tea Party over on Main Street, and let me tell you what somebody in the mainstream press said about all of us that were there. Let's be very honest about what this is all about. It's not about bashing Democrats. It's not about taxes. They have no idea what the Boston Tea Party was about. They don't know their history at all. This is about hating a black man in the White House. This is racism straight up. That is nothing but a bunch of teabagging rednecks, and there is no way around that. And you know, you can tell these types of right-wingers anything and they'll believe it except the truth. You tell them the truth and they become, it's like showing Frankenstein's monster fire. They become confused and angry and highly volatile. That guy causing them feelings they don't know because their limbic brain, we've discussed this before, the limbic brain inside a right-winger or Republican or conservative or your average white power activist, the limbic brain is much larger in their headspace than is a reasonable person, and it's pushing against the frontal lobe, so their synapses are misfiring. This was Janine Garofalo on the Keith Olbermann program, talking about us. Well, I guess I got called a redneck. You know what? I want to talk about, I'm going to air my grievances here. Anybody actually see, remember the show Seinfeld? The Seinfeld program? They had a great episode of Seinfeld. It was called, they had a made-up holiday. It was called Festivus, the holiday for the rest of us. And one of the parts of Festivus was the airing of grievances. And then they had a wrestle and stuff like that. First, I want to talk about the magical stimulus package that has created so many wonderful jobs all across this land. Where are the jobs? Where? We're going to dig a hole and we're going to fill it with more dirt? Is that creating jobs? You know, there's a unfortunate urban myth out there. It talks about the New Deal. And there's this idea that the New Deal got us out of the Great Depression. It's been used as evidence to convince the public that a stimulus package is imperative to shorten our current downturn. The principal goal of the New Deal was to get America back to work. The fact is, it didn't. It didn't. If you take a look at the numbers and you take a look at the jobs that were created, it was worse under FDR. It is not going to work. Have you taken a look at where some of this money is going? This is in Florida. I kid you not. They are building a tunnel underneath the road in Tallahassee to help the turtles get underneath the road to the other side. Now, how are they going to force these turtles to get underneath there? And this is another one too. They're actually doing a study. I couldn't make this one up if I wanted to. A study as to why men do not want to use condoms. Part of your stimulus package. This is insanity. This past Friday, we just got a new energy bill. Nancy Pelosi ended the debate on the floor by saying this is about jobs, 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 jobs. Sorry, this is not going to create any jobs. If you take a look at studies from around the globe, Spain has tried exactly what we're about to do right here. You want to know what Spain's unemployment rate is right now? You're right. Who said it? Over 18% unemployment in Spain right now. They tried this. Their studies have shown that for every green job created, they destroyed another 2. Now, I can understand taking a step backwards to take 3 steps forwards, but we're doing the exact opposite. It's not going to work. Another grievance, making homes affordable. Yeah, okay. All right, we got makinghomesaffordable.gov. People going there, going ahead, and the government is giving them 2% 30-year mortgage rates. I'm not kidding you. Who here has the 2% 30-year mortgage rate? I certainly would like to have a 2% 30-year mortgage rate. I guess the only way you can get a rate like that is by being irresponsible and not paying your mortgage. This doesn't make any sense.